So are we filming? I think we are. Let's just double check, because I don't want to have to do this again in this awful weather. We're filming. So I'm sitting here. I'm having a spot of lunch in the middle of England, and it's a horrible day. You can hear the rain on the car roof. What would the Queen say? I don't know. Hopefully there'll be better weather later on this week. But the reason for the title of this video is the eBay experiment. Now, those of you who have watched my roundup, my annual roundup a few weeks ago, will know that I mentioned a thing about an eBay experiment. And I want to explain what that experiment is going to be. But before we do, I needed two identical items to sell in two different ways on eBay, and I was looking for these in the loft a few weeks ago. I found them because this is an ideal thing. So we have got, are those on camera? Yes, they are. So basically what these are a pair of Filofax jotters. You can see how they work. You just fit a single sheet, maybe more than one sheet, of Filofax paper, personal size, into the flaps here and here. Write what you want to do, and then take it out, and then you can put it in the binder of your choice. So, quite an elegant way, perhaps, of writing a note. So, this is the thing. These particular ones, I'll leave a link in the description to the listing on eBay. But basically what they are a pair of jotters, but these are very, very unusual. As many of you will know, these are as rare as hen's teeth. Even used and worn, they don't come up very, they fetch good prices, even worn. In fact, one a few weeks ago came up as a buy it now and sold for a whopping 200 quid. Used. But these two are slightly unusual in the fact that they are unused, ostensibly unused, can't see anywhere at all, and there is an interesting backstory to these. A few years ago I bought a whole bunch of interesting Filofaxes from a Filofax collector. And these have been in my loft since then, but these were inside an original Filofax desk fax, which at the time was, the rings were designed for Filofax inserts of an extra width. And these were made of exactly the same leather as that binder, which I subsequently sold a few years ago. However, they came with the binder. But the interesting thing about the binder was that this binder was made for Hermes by Filofax, and as we know, Hermes is very, very high end. Started as a family firm. I think it's still family owned now. I can't pronounce it. It may be Hermes, because the French don't pronounce the H. Anyway, so Filofax made products for Hermes back in the day, and so I have these two. I have these two quite rare perhaps quite rare jotters. And these jotters will be sold on eBay over the next, who knows. But basically, this is what I'm doing. There are two ways of selling on eBay. One is the traditional auction, which now accounts for only 10% of eBay transactions, and the other is via a buy it now, which is a fixed price, which can be reduced from time to time by the seller if he or she so wishes. So you can effectively run, if you're prepared to manually adjust the price periodically on a fairly regular basis, what is deemed to be a Dutch auction, where instead of the price starting very low and going up until the last person but one drops out, leaving the winning bidder, you can do it in reverse, where you can start at a very, very high price and periodically reduce the price until the first person seizes the chance to step in before anybody else. And this is called the Dutch auction, which can be replicated through a manual adjustment if the seller wishes to put in the legwork to do that. Although eBay do have a facility which at the moment I believe there's problems with, where you can automate the process by dropping the price by 5% every 5 days. But you could replicate that by manually adjusting the price by 5% every day, or every 5 days, or 1% a day, or what have you. So this is the experiment. I have listed on eBay now a fixed price listing at a very, 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 very high price, and between now and a year's time, when the price will be about £1, there will be a price at which someone jumps in. So I am going to reduce this price over the next few months, probably by 5% every 5 days, and until someone steps in. And then as soon as someone steps in and buys that, I'm going to list the other one for 1 penny, including postage, in a traditional eBay auction, and see how that goes and how much that raises, if you like. A certain percentage of both transactions, both sales, will go to the Alzheimer's Society, which is a society that I have helped raise money for in the past. So I guess it's my favourite charity. Although I have sometimes I have raised money for the Great Ormond Street Hospital for Children in London, but that's by the by. So that is what's going to happen. There is this rain. I'm going to play this back, and if it doesn't, if it's too noisy, then I'm going to record it again. But that's bad timing on my point. But I've got a lot of things to do. I know I'm going to get some stick for this. There's going to be some controversy, some remarks, maybe, like how outrageous a price, you're having a laugh, mate, and all these things. But it is a Dutch auction. I've explained it here. I've explained it in the listing itself, and we will see. I mean, it is, after all, an experiment, and it will be interesting to see which of the two prices, i.e. a gradually reducing price, and the other one, which will be a traditional English auction where the price goes up, to see what happens. And you can periodically look at the link in this description and see where we stand for the moment. If you look right now, you'll be probably shocked at the price, but as I've explained, that price is calculated to reduce to around about £1 this time next year. So at some time in the next few months, there will be a price that someone will jump in and buy. Maybe they'll get a really good bargain. Maybe there'll be people that just lose out and they've been holding out, and someone steps in. So we will see. But I saw one of these. What prompted me to sell this and list at a fairly high price was the fact that I saw one of these go a few weeks ago for £200, and I thought, I can't believe that. I can't believe someone would pay that much money. But we've seen filofaxes go for 1,000, haven't we, in recent times? So it is in the everybody has their price. So we will see. And I think this is quite an interesting experiment because A, I have two of them. B, they're identical, and C, it is a very unusual, a very rare item in excellent condition, and it has the cachet of being made by Filofax for Hermes. So I'm waffling now. That is the state of play. Have a look periodically and see what the price is, or indeed whether it's been sold before you get a chance to look at it. I won't put some pictures on, insert some pictures in the video because there are already some detailed pictures on the listing, so you can have a look. And we will see. Thanks very much. If you like this, great. If you don't think this is a good idea, then leave a dislike, I suppose, or click the dislike button twice, maybe, if you change your mind. Leave some comments. I'll pay particular attention to these comments because there may be a discussion that brews as a result of this experiment. So I will take note and answer hopefully all of the comments, and subscribe. So there we go. Can't say any more. Have a good week, and I hope that the weather where you are is better than we are here. I'm now going to have my coffee and check that this rain has not drowned out what I'm saying. If it has, I'm gonna have to do something, do this all over again. But I'm all YouTubed out this morning because I've got so many things to do, and I wasn't feeling very well at the weekend. So I feel a little bit better now. Thank you for your kind comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.